Good morning, all of my young STEMsters out there. It is me, your one and only Miss Juanita Graham, known to you as Miss Graham, your STEM director. Yes, I'm coming to you via YouTube for the next, I guess, 2-3 months, however long it takes for us to stay engaged with STEM activities and learning. Now, I know in light of everything that's going on with the coronavirus, you guys are out of school for a long time. But you know, if you guys have been with me for any length of time, we learn always. We never stop learning. Okay, school is not in, but the learning is continuous. That means no matter where you are, you should always be learning something. Miss Graham is still learning things. So that is why I'm here today. I want to make sure that you guys are continuing to be engaged with STEM education and learning at all times. And we're going to be doing some things over the length of time you guys are out of school. Even when you start back to school, I want to make sure that you fully understand what happens when you're developing your mindset in science, technology, engineering, and math. And many of you know that means STEM. So what we're going to do today, I'm going to show you guys some cool projects. Some you may have already done with Miss Graham before in the STEM program. But we're going to actually do one. And when we do this STEM project, you guys got some homework you'll have to do. We're going to just kind of break the ice with this project since this is our first taking. And I'm going to tell you what all is involved with this project. And we're going to actually do it on video, and you're gonna send back to me when you do the project, see what type results that you get. Miss Graham is gonna get some results today, but if you get some good results, if you make great notes like we always have to do, that's what great researchers do. You always make good notes, and if you will repeat what you put on your notes, you should get the same results, right? Hopefully that is true. So today, what I'm going to be working with, we're going to be working with some carbon dioxide gas. Yes, you guys have heard me say that before. And we're going to go a little bit into what carbon dioxide gas is at a little later date. But right now, I want to show you guys what happens when you put vinegar and baking soda together. We're going to blow you up some balloons, and that should be a lot of fun while you're out of school right now. Use your balloons, hang them up in your wall, play with them, but we're going to do some really cool things like that. So stay tuned, and in the next few seconds I'll be back and start the process of how to make balloons using just vinegar and baking soda, something that your mom and dad should have right there in the kitchen. Okay, stay on standby. Okay, welcome back, guys. This is Juanita Miss Graham again. All right, as you can see, I'm going to describe the products that I got, and you should have the same thing. Now, the first thing I want to show you that I have is my writing pad. Now, the purpose of my writing pad is to always remember what I put in what and how much that I put in what, okay? So you always want to take some great notes, guys. And you can't take notes without a pen. So grab your pen, get your paper, get ready for your notes. As you can see, I have simple water bottles. I have 2 large bottles. I have 1 small bottle. Okay, and I'll describe the difference in those bottles in just a little bit. I have my measuring utensils. I have my funnel so that I won't make a huge mess. And if you don't have a funnel, just try to gauge your ingredients into your bottles. Very, very careful. I also have 3 balloons. We got a pink balloon, a white balloon, and a red balloon. Now I'm not promoting or advertising these products, but any kind of baking soda, I just happen to have Arm & Hammer baking soda, guys. So you want to make sure you got your baking soda, and I have my vinegar. So I have a large container of vinegar because we do this quite a bit in Alabama STEM education. Now, as you can see, I got my vinegar, my baking soda, I got my funnel, I got my measuring utensils, got my bottles, got my balloons, I got my pen and my paper. Now, the first thing I want to do, I'm going to take my funnel. I'm ready to start my ingredients, and I'm going to place it on the first bottle. And I'm gonna use this measuring utensil, and this is a 1/4 cup. That's what I have. It's a 1/4 cup. That means that's 1/4 cup. I'm gonna put 1/4 cup of the baking soda in here. Okay? Just to show you guys so I won't make a mess. Sometimes baking soda be clumped up. And I may have to get something. Miss Jessica, my assistant, may have to get me something to bust it up. Miss Jessica, can you get me a fork over there so that I can make sure my baking soda don't clump up too bad? And this happens, guys. You want to make sure that everything is smooth. So as Miss Jessica, my assistant, get me something to break up the lumps in the baking soda, we'll go ahead and distribute that into our first bottle. Okay, she's coming. Y'all say hello to Miss Jessica. I know she don't want to be seen right now. That's Miss Jessica. So you can see I'm busting up the lumps in the baking soda so that it'll be really, really smooth for you guys. I hope you guys are getting this down now. Make sure you're making notes. Notes are very important, especially if someone come before you talking about something that you're not familiar with. So I admit a 1/4 cup of baking soda, it's a tad bit much, but we want to get some major results. So if you can see, that's pretty smooth right there. I got it kind of smooth. I'll chop it up just a little bit more. You want it smooth. Why do we want it smooth? Because we want it to go into the bottle pretty smooth, right? Okay, I just put that baking soda in there, guys. Remember, I used a 1/4 cup of baking soda. Now let's go ahead and do that for all of them. And when I say I'm using this 1/4 cup, I didn't just fill it to the rim, guys. I just got enough that equals out to the measuring utensil that I'm using. I can use a little bit more in there. And sometimes you can just take your spoon so that you won't make a mess, kind of like what I'm doing a little bit. But how many of you know, when you're working with science and you're working with different things, sometimes you're gonna make a mess. Now Miss Graham got her eyeglasses on, but a lot of times I love for you guys to use, if you have gargles maybe, or a lab coat, which I got a lab coat. I did not put it on today, but I'll be putting my lab coat on some of our other projects. Okay, there goes a 1/4 cup in that one. Let's make sure it all gets in there. Okay, it's going in there. I think we left some from the other one out of there. Let's see, let's make sure, because I didn't look in the funnel to see that all of it get in. And that was my bad. Okay, we got one more bottle we're gonna fill. We're gonna fill a little bottle. And I'm on a timer, guys, so we gotta speed this thing up. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, let's get this one. Now, if you would notice, I went from using, these are 16 fluid ounce bottles, to using, these are 8 fluid ounce bottles. But I'm putting the same ingredients in. I hope you're making note of that. I hope you guys are making note of that. I'm still using a 1/4 cup of baking soda, and then we'll get to the vinegar last. Okay. Okay. All right, using the same thing, putting it into the funnel, and I gotta shake it down in there. Make sure it gets in there really good. Now, the catch with all of this is I've got to find a way to get these balloons on quickly before I put the vinegar in. Why is that? Because when the vinegar hits the baking soda, what happens? Did y'all get that? Carbon dioxide. And that means that is gonna blow up the balloons. So I've got to figure out a way to get this vinegar in here and get the balloon on the bottle fairly quickly. Okay? So when it comes to the vinegar, we are using 1 cup of the vinegar. Okay? All right, I got a full cup of vinegar. I got that there. So I'm trying to think what's the best way for me to get this vinegar in here without blowing the balloon up too fast. I think if I just move quickly, I can do it. That means you have to have everything ready. So, let's do this. Let's just try it, see what happens. Whoa! You can see I didn't move quick enough, or I put too much in there. So, I've got to, let's see, I think that one there. We didn't quite, I think I put too much too fast. So let's just try this one on a little one. Now, if we have to cut and edit, we will cut and edit. But this is all in the matter of science. This is why you have to roll. Right, so 1 cup, it appears to be a little bit much for these bottles. Let's try a little bit on here. You can see, it is easy to make a mess, guys. It is easy to make a mess. So I didn't get there fast enough with that one. So we got to keep going. We got to keep going. This is, so that one seemed to be getting a little bit in there. But let's try with the white balloon. Y'all got to make sure you record my errors so we can get it right next time. Let's try a little bit on this one and see what happens. Okay. All right, I think if we take the balloon, I think I see our error. Okay, let's see. It's going. I don't think I have enough vinegar on that one. That's why it didn't. It's blowing up, but it's not getting in there like I need it to. So let's try this one a little bit more on this one and see what happens. Okay, there we go. I am missing. Okay, guys. All right. Now, those are not the exact results I wanted, but we got to figure out what did I do wrong and what did I do right. You guys are way smarter than I am. I just know what it takes to get it done. So, for the rest of this week, I need you guys to get your ingredients. And you got to submit to me via your own video. You upload your video to my website. You can upload the video to my email. Or you can subscribe and upload it on our YouTube. This will be on the YouTube station, okay? And we're going to give you that link real soon. But we got 3 different results here. I have a bigger balloon, a medium-sized balloon, and I got a small balloon. Why? Why did that happen? I still got a lot of base here, and I have some more here, and I'm shaking it up to see would that increase anything. But you guys got to help Miss Graham out. Why didn't my balloons blow straight up or get bigger? How is there a way that I can get the balloon on the bottle and for it to hold some of the carbon dioxide and make it work? Okay, that's your big question. I need you guys to make plenty of notes. When you get ready to submit to me your video, I want to see exactly what did you do. And hey, I got something really cool for whoever can show me what they did, give me the measurements and the end results. And if those results are phenomenal, like I think it should be, I got a really cool prize for you guys. I mean, anything from a tablet to a bicycle. I mean, some really cool toys. So this is it for me for today, guys. Remember, you will get these videos on a weekly basis. I want you involved, I want you encouraged, and I want you to always stay engaged with STEM. Science, technology, engineering, and math is the way of your future. Thank you.